Hey there YouTube, YGO Umbreon here with Budget Builder number 3. Alright, so this deck is zombies, just pure zombies. Run Zombie World, and the most expensive cards to start it off in the main deck are BLS and I suppose Plague Spreader. Now, BLS, I guess, is not the most necessary card in this deck. You only main deck 3 lights, but as you see in the extra, you have Utopias. Now, the extra deck is not the cheapest, but you can always use there's always cheaper cards. I mean, you could play Gaia Knight, you could play Magical Android, you could play Scrap Archfiend if you don't have a Black Rose, you could play Colossal Fighter if you don't have Scrap Dragon, and so on. You guys get the gist of what I'm saying. The only card in the extras that I would find necessary is you are going to need a Trish. That is a very necessary card in this deck. And Brio is helpful, if you can get that too. Okay, so let's start off with the deck list. We got BLS, explainable. I'm not going to explain it. I'm not going to explain it. Main deck 3 lights. You easily have access to other lights with Utopia and Wonder Magician. Double Cyber. It's a light, it's a beat stick. Dark Armed, you play Darks. Enough said. Triple Goblin Zombie, your searcher of the deck. It is extremely good. Mizuki, it's limited for a reason. Paladin of the Cursed Dragon, it is a light zombie 19 beater. So, that is just amazing right there. And, yeah, and with the zombie world, if you destroy something by battle, then you can special summon their monster to your side of the field, which is always good in the next turn. Plague, also limited for a reason, is your main tuner. Double Pyramid Turtle, I thought that this card was necessary to put in because you can search out every single zombie in your deck. I think, yeah. But Goblin Zombie cannot search out Pyramid Turtle. That's the one thing I don't like about it. Reaper, great card. It stops Dino Rabbits in their tracks, so they don't know how to get over it. Tech 1 Cyber Magician without a Rush Rhino. Now, you guys may be thinking, why would you ever play that without a Rush Rhino? Alright, hear me out. First of all, it's a level 1 tuner. For those of you that do not know, level 1 tuners in this deck are amazing. Zombie Master, ditch Goblin Zombie for Cyber Magician, and then banish Mizuki for Goblin Zombie as a Trish. If you guys have a little bit more advanced cards, sorry about that. If you guys have some more advanced cards, and have some money to spare, I would take out Cyber Magician and put in a Glowpulp. But for those of you that do not have a Glowpulp, Cyber Magician's easy, and it's a light. It works. Oh, I guess you do main deck more than 3 lights. I lied. Triple Striker, Triple Werewolf. Now, it is a really good special summoning engine in this deck. You can go all sorts of different levels with it and gives you lots of options. Triple Zombie Master. With Zombie World on the field, you can take any level 4 or lower monster that can be special summoned in either player's graveyard. Book of Moon, staple. Creature swaps. Obviously, you run Triple Goblin Zombie, Triple Striker, Triple Werewolf, and Double Pyramid Turtle. Enough said, right there. And Cyber Magician. Dark Hole, staple. Heavy, staple. Reborn stuff, staple. Double MST, staple. Triple Zombie World. I personally really like Zombie World. I was considering not playing a Zombie World variant, but I started thinking about it, and it's a 1 card out to your opponent's Gate of the Dark World. If you play it against Plant Synchro, they can't Tribute Lone Fire, they can't sack for Caius, they can't use Spore Effect to remove, and let's see what else can they do. They can't... yeah, that's about it. But yeah, it's an amazing card. Mirror Force staple, Judgment staple, double warning. You got your Brigade and TT. So yeah, that's about it for the main deck. It's really plain and simple. It's a really good deck. I've been testing it just to see if it was good enough to put as the next budget builder, because I try to make the budget builders good. I want you to be able to top with them. So it went 4 out of 5 games. It won 4 out of them, and these were all meta tests. And I have some clips. Actually it placed 1 non-meta deck, and it was like Watts, I think. but that was whatever. And whatever it beat 2 plant synchros, a Watt, and like a Dark World, but then it lost to another plant synchro, so that's alright. And in your extra, you have Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. It is necessary because Karakuris are running around, and Zenmaines is a card. That is why you main deck Cyber Dragons. AOJ, it is good. Needs to be in your extra, if you can afford it. If not, put in a Magical Android. Decisive Armor, you have a lot of extra deck space in this. Actually, you know what? Let's make a quick little change right now. Let's take out Decisive Armor. Let's take out Blade Blaster. Let's put in 2 Doom Kaisers. Not Doom Kaiser, Assault Mode. If you guys are wondering why Doom Kaiser, if you have Zombie World on the field, Doom Kaiser is a monster reborn on from your opponent's side of the field, so that's really good. Yeah, play Brio because it's Brio. It's a level 6. Play Double Doom Kaiser because it is, like I just said, a reborn. Barkian, you don't have very many opportunities to go this, and it is an expensive card. We understand this, but if you can afford one, put it in. If not, put in a Gaia Knight. That works too. The ways you can go is Striker, Pyramid Turtle. Not necessary. I just put it in there because you can go it. Scrap Dragon. Again, if you cannot afford one, a good switch is you can put in a Thought Ruler, Archfiend, or a Colossal Fighter. Stardust. Most people can afford a Stardust. It's a rare. It's almost every rarity, so that's pretty good. Or is every rarity, I forget. Librarian. I don't know how much these even go for now, but I would imagine not too much. But if you can't get one, again, just put in an Android or something like that. Wonder Magician. I would suggest picking one of these up if you do not have one for this deck. It is an MST and a Card Trooper draw. Basically like you draw the Card Trooper effect. So yeah, that's really good. And Trish is the only synchro on this deck that I find absolutely necessary. Leviathan Dragon, you don't need it at all. I just put it in there because I had extra space. The only ways you can go it is Werewolf overlay over Werewolf, or Reaper over Werewolf, or yeah. And then Utopia. I consider Utopia kind of necessary in this deck, just because if you don't have a tuner, you can overlay fairly easily because of Zombie Master. And that's about it for this deck. I'm going to show you guys a couple clips of this deck in action. And yeah, I think I'll actually show those clips right now.